Avengers Infinity War left fans stunned, as for the first time in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the heroes were not victorious, failing to stop the Mad Titan Thanos from wiping out half the universe and losing many of our favorite characters in the process, from Groot to Spider-Man and even Black Panther. But the outcome of the conflict might have been very different if the Avengers had their secret weapon, Hawkeye. And yet, the greatest archer in the universe was nowhere to be found in the third Avengers film, staying with his family after cutting a deal after the events of Captain America's Civil War. But when we finally catch up with Clint Barton in the first trailer for Avengers Endgame, he's in a very different place than when we last saw him. Literally, he's in Japan. To be fair, he also seems to be very different in a more metaphorical sense, sporting a new black and gold outfit with both a hood and a mask, and seems to have traded in his bow for a sword for his new mission, hunting down members of the Yakuza. While we don't exactly know what his mission in Japan is, this new quest, weapon, and appearance is all representative of a huge shift for Clint's character, one that he previously undertook in the comics. Hawkeye is dead. Say hello to Ronin. No, not the accuser. Ronin is a Japanese term for a masterless samurai, owing allegiance to no one, either because of the death of the lord that he served or his own disgrace. What that means for Clint could be argued multiple ways, but the fact that he's in Japan and not with his family almost certainly means that they met a horrible fate at Thanos' hands, as victims of the Decimation, the MCU in-universe term for Thanos' snap of the Infinity Gauntlet's fingers. In the comics, Clint left the mantle of Hawkeye behind and became Ronin after being resurrected following Scarlet Witch altering reality in the House of M storyline. He was resurrected to find that Captain America had died during the events of Civil War, and briefly was considered for taking up that mantle, but ultimately rejected it, choosing to join the new Avengers as the new Ronin instead, with the blessing of the original Ronin, Maya Lopez. As Ronin, Hawkeye left his bow and arrows behind, allowing them and his old mantle to be taken up by the new Hawkeye, Kate Bishop of the Young Avengers. Instead, he used Ronin's iconic katanas and teamed up with the new Avengers for a time through the events of the Dark Reign arc before eventually becoming Hawkeye once again when Captain America returned to life and reassembled the Avengers. While we don't have all of that backstory going into this film, there are still some pretty traumatic events that have taken place that Hawkeye has gone through that would absolutely prompt this change of heart and change of character. First of all, the snap that took away his family could easily push him over that edge, especially when coupled with his existing guilt at being away from them so much on missions with S.H.I.E.L.D. and then later with the Avengers. Then there's also probably the guilt that he must feel or has been feeling since the events of Avengers Infinity War, however long the time gap may or may not have been, that his comrades, the Avengers, these heroes that he fought side by side with for years, fell in battle and failed to stop the greatest threat they ever faced, and the universe suffered a terrible fate, and worst of all, he wasn't there with them to fight or die in battle. Regardless, he's got a chance to redeem himself in Avengers Endgame, although he might not be too willing to return to action, and either way, he's sure to be the darkest version of the character we've ever seen. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Personally, the reveal of Ronin was easily my favorite thing about the trailer. This is something that we've been hearing about for months, for years actually, since Avengers Infinity War was filming and then Avengers 4 was filming. And as it became clear that there was going to be no Hawkeye whatsoever in the third Avengers film, all eyes kind of turned towards Avengers 4. And we still don't know exactly why he's hunting the Yakuza. The rumors have abounded basically since that rumor, when it was a rumor for a really long time, was confirmed. A lot of people have said that they might be Skrulls as a tie-in with Captain Marvel. Personally, I think maybe he's just in a really dark place and seeking to take his own feelings, this vendetta, out against anyone, any criminals, and that brings him to Japan. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.